Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. Hey, you ever been to like a concert and you get to the concert and you've gone there for the main concert? Let's say I'm going to a U2 concert and I get there and they call them opening bands. They come up there and they're playing and you're like, this is not U2. This isn't even close to U2. Well, it's the opening band, and it's like warming up the crowd for the concert coming on, okay? Today's events, what we're going to be reading is kind of like that. You had the crucifixion, which crucifixion was like the killing machine that the Romans used. That was a very grotesque and evil way to really kill people, okay? Very torturous. But you're going to read today where a lot was done before Jesus was even crucified. We forget about this stuff that happened before, that oftentimes would kill a person before they even got crucified. But the last verse that we read the other day was, but Pilate, he had Jesus flogged and handed him over to be crucified. Okay, so that part, he's on his way to be crucified, but first they're going to do this stuff to him, okay? So it's the warm-up to crucifixion is what it's called today. And this is taken from Matthew 27, verses 27 through 31. Okay, let me read that. It says this. Then the governor's soldiers took Jesus into the praetorium and gathered around him. Okay, the governor is Pilate, who we read about last time. Okay, verse 28. They stripped him and put a scarlet robe on him. And then they twisted together a crown of thorns and set it on his head. All right, let me stop right there. They put a crown of thorns on the head. According to the Bible, where did thorns come from to start off with? I don't know. Well, it came from after creation, after sin entered the world. God had said, there's going to be thorns and thistles and stuff as you cultivate the land here. Okay, so this is, again, representing sin here. Okay, so they put that crown of thorns on him, and they put the scarlet robe to mock him, okay, so that he would just make fun of that person. Okay, they put a staff in his right hand, and then they knelt in front of him and mocked him. "Hail, King of the Jews," they said, and they spit on him and took the staff and struck him on the head again and again. Okay, we get the message also from the other gospels, one of the other gospels, that they covered his head and then took the staff and hit him again and again. Okay, it's of course it's bad to be hit, but to have your face covered up so you don't know where the hit is coming from is even worse. Okay, so you can't brace yourself for the blow or whatever. You're feeling the hits coming at you and you can't see it coming. Okay, so that's what they did to him. After they had mocked him, they took off the robe and put on his own clothes on him, and then they led him away to be crucified. Okay, so this was all stuff that they did before they even crucified him. Okay, and again, so it's terrible stuff. So that's why when we read later on that they had to have Simon of Cyrene come and carry the cross, because usually you carried the cross member of the cross, that they had to have him carry it because he'd been beaten up already. Okay, and this wasn't the first time. This is only what Pilate's guys did, what Pilate's soldiers did to him. Remember, before they brought Jesus to Pilate, the Jewish leaders had him beaten. Okay, so he's received like 2 series of beatings already before he gets crucified. Okay, so anyway, it's just a terrible thing. But I wanted to show you that this was happening before even Jesus was crucified, just so we understand that better, and all he went through ultimately to pay for our sins. Okay, I deserved that punishment. I deserved sin. I mean, I sin, and so therefore I deserve death and hell. Okay, but Jesus took that punishment for my sin. Okay, hopefully that makes sense to you. Thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through the book of Matthew. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.